Deenie, 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 dee. Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and I'm really excited because today I'm here to announce to you our Hudson has landed. This is our new Harpoon Diver. It is a very shark-inspired watch. I'm going to show it to you. I have 3 different variations. It is probably our most premium diver that we've released to date. It is chock full of goodies, and it is awesome looking, it is beautiful, and of course, it is affordable. Wrist check, a Brookville. These are coming back, totally redesigned, probably towards the end of the year, if not the beginning of next. And men wear pink, sold out. Thank you for everybody that supported that venture. Let's check out these watches. So at just $795, this shark, oh wait a second, I'm sorry, $549. Haha. Okay, so this is the Islander Hudson, our so-called Harpoon Diver, informally known as, but I have a feeling it's going to become formally known as that. And we're naming it that because the minute hand, oh, it looks like a harpoon. It's got the barbs on the side. When you go to the website and you read the description, it'll basically tell you, you'll see every Easter egg in case I forget to mention some in this video. However, there are 3 colors to pick from. You have the black, you have the blue, and then you have a beautiful, beautiful green. I will do my twisty-turny on the black one. I'll show the other ones in a little more detail. But as I start filming here, you can definitely first see one of the first things here. This is an Islander first. It is a box sapphire crystal, as you can see the reflection there. Turn the watch on its side. You see that beautiful pickup of the crystal. Right after it leaves the bezel, it comes right up and slopes straight across. It's box sapphire. Really, really nice. So I'll go over the specs and then we'll key in on the details, the fun things, and all that nice stuff going on. So all 3 of these are running on a Miyota 90-15 movement. So that is a 28,800 beats per hour movement, hand wind tax, 40 hours of power reserve. Second hand is ticking away at 8 ticks per second, super smooth. The cases are 316 steel, stainless steel. They're 40 millimeters in diameter. So on the thickness, I'm going to tell you to the bezel, it's 12.1 millimeters, but the crystal does stick out, so it's only fair that I give you that separate dimension. 13.4 to the dome or top of that box sapphire. It does stick out about 1.3 millimeters. 47 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip. It is a 20 millimeter lug, and it does have quick release pins. You notice there's no lug holes. We're using quick release pins to help you take the strap off if you want to put something else on it. It is a combination mesh and link. So you size it with the links. These are all removable links with screws. So from the business side or from the front side, you do get the beautiful look of a mesh, but then as you turn it, you'll get the solid links. It's going to fit a really, really wide variety of wrist sizes. This bracelet is pretty darn long with all of the links in it, as you can probably see. Let's see. It's going to taper down to 18 millimeters at the clasp. And of course, there's a micro adjust clasp. Got that? So you push these 2 buttons here and you can go in and out. But the clasp itself has shark heads engraved in it, and so does the extension. So when the extension sticks out, it's just an extension of the clasp. You don't get a different pattern or texture. It's just, it's really cool, right? Ryan's idea. Well, this is all Ryan's design. This design started in the kind of like the beginning of 2024. The design itself probably took almost a year, and then manufacturing samples back and forth with all that stuff, getting everything right. Took a little while longer. So wrapping it up on the other side, we come up. It is our first watch that has it's a solid end link, as you can clearly see, but then it is attached to a mesh. We did see some other folks asking about this, so we figured, hey, this is a great place for us to start using it. The case is a Monin-inspired case. You might be able to tell that from the interesting crown guards here that kind of spread out and over the crown. The crown is screwed down. It has 200 meters of water resistance. I can unscrew it, pull it out 2 clicks to set the time, and then 1 click is going to change the date, which is at the 6 o'clock position, and it is also, well, you know what? I'll wait. before I talk more about the date, we'll wait till we get to the good stuff later. The crown is logoed and it actually is loomed. We'll see that. The bezel is 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel, and with gloves, I can get it. It's just I need 3 fingers with gloves. And then the 12 o'clock position is a red, kind of like a fin if you can see it, the background, and then the index forms a shark fin. The bezel insert itself is sapphire. It is conic, or it is domed at the top. Provides a nice vintage feel. The the indices and hands also done in that kind of vintagey, patinaed feel. You'll see the Lume in a second. If you're looking, you probably caught on to the shark at the counterbalance of the second hand. When the hour and minute hand are directly opposed from each other, they kind of make a long harpoon. Pretty cool detail. The markers are meant to signify boats all going out in the radial directions. And if you look at the dial, as I rotate it or spin it around, you will actually see there is a texture of shark heads, but they are very, very slight. The light has to hit them perfectly, otherwise it's just a normal degrading dial. So it's a little hidden thing there for you. The case back, very Islander case back, kind of, but then we've changed some things. The lighthouse becomes a buoy, there's a shark coming out of the water, our logo is the sun, and then we have Help Shark written in blood red ink on the outside of the case back. So I know I joked around with the price in the beginning when I showed you the Seiko. These are $549. So as I said, there are 3 of them. Its model numbers ISL 302, 303, and 305. So this is 302. And then, I forget which one's 303 and 305. You'll figure it out. I think this is 303 and this is 305. But so here is the green one. Everything about the watch is the same size, specs, just different colors of lume are used, and obviously the dial is a different color. We'll get to the lume itself in the lume shots because I really want you to see them instead of me describing how it works, but really nice. Kind of like a seafoamy green, beautiful, beautiful color. And then we have the blue. So the blue is also done in that vintage warm patina. Check out the bezel, so nice. Very 1970s vintage looking watch. Just so much going on, so fun. I'm really thrilled, absolutely thrilled with the way they turned out. Let's do lume because it's really something that you gotta see. So left to right, green dial, blue dial, black dial. They are all done in full lume, and the effect is such that you are swimming up from the water and it is brighter in the center and darker as you get towards the outside. Maybe the boats are pulling something up towards the center. So awesome. What else do we have? Lume bezel inserts, of course, you expect that. We always do that. But how about the lumed date? Yeah, that's a first for us. We've never done that before. And how about the lumed crown? Yeah, we've never done that before either. As I said, a bunch of Islander firsts in this model. So you guys know we will always give you extra links if you need it, but I have a feeling almost nobody is going to need them. So here we are, 6.5-inch wrist or 6 3/4. It fits me wonderfully, 40mm case at the point of perfection. But as I said, there is plenty of room for me to go with a larger wrists, but as well, there are a lot of removable links. So this will fit a wide variety of wrists. This will fit small wrists. Do not worry about it. We made sure of that. And then of course you also have, whoops, wrong button. You also have that clasp that you just push the 2 buttons and it's on the fly and the sharks are in there. So, whoops, so cool. What a great, great looking watch. And that will definitely do it for us here today. This is the Islander Hudson, our Harpoon Diver. Arguably our most premium diver yet. I think so. It's got all the bells and whistles. There isn't much more that we are missing. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions, comments, anything else you want to say about how wonderful this is or how wonderful your host has been today, please leave those comments down below. I can't do this. And I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.